Welcome back to episode 45 of Off the Wall podcast. I'm your host, Bobby, and we are joined by Matt, Melo, and Kyle. Full house today.
Here we go.
Episode 45. Maybe you could say the Garrett Cole episode. No.
Yeah, we're honoring.
No.
We're honoring Kermit the Frog today. It's nice.
Yeah, he'll come on the show eventually.
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog, not Garrett Cole.
Yeah, Kermit the Frog.
Because with the way he's pitching for the Yankees, he just doesn't deserve to come on the show. But
wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, but anyway, on a higher note, Albert Pujols, 700 career home runs.
Yes, round of applause indeed. Great work, Albert. Against Melo's Dodgers.
Yeah, but
didn't care.
Credit to Melo. He called it.
He did.
That was at the end of August, I think. Middle or end of August, somewhere around there. Made a video. I guarantee you, Albert Pujols will hit his 700th career home run in Dodger Stadium at September, whatever the dates. But you called it.
I did. And I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot that we even put that video out.
That was the first thing I thought of. That was really the first thing I thought of. I didn't think, oh my god,
because you put the video out and then you tagged me in it, and I was like, why am I being tagged in this? It's because I'm there. Like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
And then it said watch till end. I was like, okay, this should be interesting. And then I saw my face pop up. I was like, what the hell is this? And then I was like, oh right, I said that he was gonna do it at Dodger Stadium. And I took my victory lap. Not gonna say how or what I did, but I took my victory lap.
After the Dodgers game that night, he snuck out on the field and ran around the warning track.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Around the bases, yeah. Ran around the bases. Took my time, just didn't even run. I just barely picked up my feet.
Yeah. But anyway, congrats to Albert Pujols. That is insane. 700 career home runs. It's like to be in that small of a group, that 4 guys to ever play the game. Ever play the game. Yeah. But it's just insane. Mind-boggling.
It's basically the most exclusive club in Major League Baseball. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure there are some other exclusive ones, but like in terms of like hitting home runs, most players hit a home run in their career at some point, and to have the longevity to hit 700 is insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
and just to be getting this many, like, what does he have on the season now? Over 20, right?
21.
I think it's 21.
Yeah.
At how old he is, and he's just mashing lefties. So it was the perfect time for the Dodgers to throw out Kershaw, Tyler Anderson, and Heaney, right?
Yeah, it was off of. It wasn't even. He got his 700th off of a righty, Bickford, threw a beautiful pitch right down the middle, slider right down the middle, beautiful pitch. But from the beginning and even last year, we were wondering if we were even gonna see this, because the Angels let go of him, and then it was like, well, who's gonna pick this guy up? I mean, you knew somebody would give him a chance just because he's Albert Pujols, but remember also, there was only 60 games in 2020, so he missed out on so much. Who knows? I think he would have passed Babe Ruth if we would have played a full 162 in 2020. I think he would have been ahead of Babe Ruth in the home run list. But
I mean,
it was incredible to see that.
It's amazing, and I would say that people were doubting. There was I did not think that Pujols was getting 700, and I would say the majority, if probably all baseball fans, except for the couple diehard Cardinals fans who can't face reality,
or Greg Amsinger,
Yeah, whatever.
We'll
get to that. But for him to actually have, remember I joked in the beginning of the year that he should take steroids because that's the only way he's going to reach 700, but which
We s-
maybe which
we
maybe
said
so.
we said home runs that he hits in the derby should count towards his
Yeah,
career total.
yeah, like
I wasn't saying that. You guys did. I didn't say that.
yeah, because I really didn't think that there was a shot he was going to get that. And so the post All-Star break, Albert Pujols hit 15 home runs and has batted over 300 since the All-Star break, which is just absurd.
Wow.
He's crazy.
That
That's what a couple nights in Los Angeles will do to you.
Yeah.
You'll find your swing and you'll get that pop back.
But yes, Greg Amsinger. That was back in, what was that clip from?
I think that was April.
He called the day. The only thing he messed up was saying that it was going to be off Kershaw. But that's pretty crazy. That he kind of has you beat there.
It's just by the time. That's all.
You were gonna say the Friday night.
I didn't say the Friday night. I just said he was going to get it within the 3 games. But I mean, hats off to him, I guess.
Yeah, yours would have been the best prediction out there if it wasn't for Greg Amsinger stealing your glory.
Yeah, well, I'm used to finishing in second, so this is nothing new.
What? What are you talking about? No, you're not. Well, at the end of the season, maybe not the.
That's not what I was talking about. That's
whatever. Well, moving on. This is ridiculous. Now you're punished because we're going to talk about Aaron Judge reaching 61 home runs.
It only took him 2 weeks to do it.
Oh yeah,
for
he
real.
sucks. He sucks.
Jesus.
He does. He does.
No, you know what? He really does suck. Like, why didn't you just do it at home?
I don't know, because it Yankee Stadium turned into the U.S. Open tennis match every time he stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, I mean, me and Kyle had talked about it, but the pressure, like, he was definitely facing the pressure at home. There was no chance. He definitely didn't look great in his at-bats, but, like, even when he was, like, walking around, he seemed fine because he just doesn't seem to be phased, but there's no way you don't feel the pressure when 50,000 fans are screaming your name and then kind of getting quiet. Like, it was just so bizarre, probably, to feel that for Judge.
Between that and there's no chance pitchers were. You don't want to be the pitcher who gives up Judge's 61st. You're painting the corners as best you can, if not intentionally throwing out of the zone. I mean, obviously, we all heard about how he drew so many walks since he hit 60. Between 60 and 61, the Blue Jays walked him 4 times that one game. Of course, the game I tuned in to watch, I was like, okay, here, maybe I'll get a chance to see history. No, Judge walked times in the 2 at-bats that I watched. So, I mean, hey, he did do it in Vladdy's house.
Yes.
Vladdy's house.
Oh, God.
That was ridiculous, dude. I gotta say, I don't know if it's just being a Yankee fan, and Kyle, you might be able to attest to this, but he's kind of unlikable.
I haven't liked Vlad ever since he got into the league.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's too
that's
cocky for me.
definitely.
It's too much.
I think that's a Yankee thing because I'm the complete opposite. I've loved Vladdy ever since he
No,
got
I
up to the
used to
majors.
love Vladdy, but this
Yeah.
year watching him, he just kind of seems like I don't know. I guess it's cockiness, but it's just I don't really like him that much.
See,
just got-
and
He's got big balls. That's all it is. He come out here and says we were watching we said we were watching the trailer and now we're watching the movie. That didn't turn out quite how we thought. And then he claimed, I mean, sure, Toronto, the Rogers Center is his house, but you can't say that when the Yankees are going to clinch the division
Yeah.
while you're playing there. And then Judge is also going to hit 61. He's just confident.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of a player to compare him to that like talked or talks like this. Like I'm trying to. There's definitely someone out there, but like the confident. It's
Machado.
almost. Machado maybe.
He doesn't talk as much, but
No, when
he
he
picks and
like his Oriole
chooses.
days,
Yeah.
he kind of talks more. It kind of is giving me like a Correa vibe, a little bit, but like a louder Correa. I don't know, but something is just
Well,
Why
not
did
sitting right
did
with
Correa
me.
say something recently?
No, no. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, go into
Did-
that.
wait.
Moving on.
Hold on. Before we get to that, is Vladdy Sr. Has he ever been like that? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
He seems like a guy who just hit the ball, put his head down,
Yeah.
and run the bases.
That's what it seemed. I don't remember him being anything like that. He definitely. I think he was more head down type guy. But yes, let's dive in. Carlos Correa.
Wait. I got one last thing, and I've been meaning. I'm sorry. This is on Judge. I'm not saying anything about Judge. It's incredible. I was rooting for it. Sure, I had to wait like an extra week, but it's fine. Sure. It's been awesome to see Judge's family when they were in New York, and it's been so awesome to see Roger Maris actually go to Toronto because obviously he didn't want to go to Toronto, and I think you saw when he hit the home run yesterday, he was like, "Get me the hell out of here! I want to go home. I'll see you in New York Friday night." But where the hell's the commissioner? Where has he been? I understand that we don't like him, and let's be honest, we'll probably all boo him if he's there Friday. But where has he been during all this?
That's a good question.
He's not vaccinated. He couldn't go to Canada. Well, actually, I don't know. I thought I heard they dropped that now because it's not
Yeah.
it's
Well,
not
then
an
they-
issure for players anymore.
Oh
Well,
no,
then
It's not gonna
aren't
be
they
a
dropping
playoff.
that like October 1st or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Just
convenient.
in time for the playoffs. So
Convenient. But yeah, no, Mello, that it really was cool to see last night, like Judge's mom and Roger Maris Jr. like hug over the dugout, and then Judge was pointing up to or he was pointing up to his mom definitely, but Roger Maris pointed back at him like he pointed at him like no, dude, he was pointing at his mom, but but no, it's definitely cool to see Maris. Even though he kept getting interviewed way too much, which was just he was just getting too much TV time.
I didn't have a
He
problem with that. To
He
be
didn't want to
honest
be
with you.
there. He doesn't want Judge to break the record. He doesn't want to be there.
no, that's his whole like. Obviously, Maris he's a great player, but once you lose the record, then it's like,
Yeah, yeah. Like other than Yankee fans, probably like up Yankee fans in later years and stuff. But he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be at all those games, I don't think. Maybe to get the good seats, but he doesn't want to watch Aaron Judge break his father's record.
no.
Imagine he just said that though. They're interviewing him and they're like, "Oh, what would it mean to you if Aaron Judge broke your father's record?" That would suck. I don't want him to break he's like publicly rooting against him.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
kinda respect it.
they kind of said it a little bit. Like, I think it was Ken Rosenthal. When they were when they're playing the Red Sox last week, they had them all in Monument Park, and they were interviewing everybody, and they kind of did say they obviously. I mean, they were being cool and humble about it, but they basically came out and said we don't want Judge to break this record. But I mean, when you hit 60 home runs and there's like 10 games left, I think he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
Hey, didn't do it yet. Didn't break it yet.
yeah, he's tied.
Yeah. But
Oh, let me ask you
oh
guys.
gosh.
Sorry, let me ask you guys.
Hmm.
You guys are Yankee fans, and I know you guys had the TV on probably to 100. What did you guys think of Michael K's call? I want to hear this.
Kyle,
I
take it.
already know where Bobby stands on this, but what did you guys think?
Kyle, you go.
I loved it. See, but I'm also a Michael K guy. I'm like, he can do no wrong to me. He's that kind of guy to me. I grew up with
Bobby, on the
Michael
other
K.
hand.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
I know.
Hold on.
I know Bobby's stance.
Let me
but-
talk for myself. Stop putting words in my mouth. Well, you continue, Kyle. I'll let
Yeah,
you-
he's yeah, I mean, I grew up with Michael K, obviously. So he's I mean, it may have been a little too wordy for me,
Yeah,
but
that's what I was gonna say.
I still think it was a good call. Overall good call.
I liked it. I was good with the call. Listen, haven't said this on off the wall anyway, I don't think. But no, sometimes the things he says I don't agree with, or things like that, we could say. I don't hate him. There are definitely worse announcers than him, but there are definitely better. But that's
That's fair.
That's
That's
my
fair.
defensive. That's my defense of Michael K. But no, the call was great. Um, are you talking about the little tribute to the Maris call in 1961? Did you see that, Melo?
I didn't see that.
Oh.
I watched the video yesterday of him
Yeah.
hitting it, but
Yeah. Hold on. I want to find the audio. Kyle, can you explain it?
All right. So pretty much when Maris hit his home run, I don't know the exact call.
Yeah.
It's been it's been a little bit since I've seen it, but
sorry, I thought you knew. I got it right here.
no.
But Phil Rizzuto, Yankee great, was the Yankees announcer in 1961.
Ooh.
And what?
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know who Phil Rizzuto is.
But when he made the call for Maris's 61st, he said, "Deep to right, this could be it. This one is gone, blah blah blah." And then K last night said, "Deep to left, this could be it."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? I thought I had it. Uh-oh.
What about John Sterling? Did it sound like he hit it off the top of the wall again? Or?
No, his was good. His was actually good. I liked it. Oh yeah, okay, so here's the audio of Michael K's and then Phil Rizzuto's.
And the 3-2. Joe deep to the field. This could be it. See ya. Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. And the 3-2. Joe deep to left field.
So yeah, that was a pretty cool thing, which I didn't know initially, but it was a pretty cool thing, like, because Michael K is huge in Yankees history and stuff, and for him to do that was pretty cool, which definitely made the call better for me.
Oh, you didn't want it to happen on Apple TV?
Oh man.
Aaron Judge hits a ball to left to right. No. Number 80.
That's almost like right in the beginning of that game, they said Aaron Judge looking for his fifth consecutive managerial playoff appearance. I'm sure you guys caught that. I thought that was absolute, like, just trash. You know, obviously Aaron Boone, Aaron Judge, whatever. But yeah, I knew it was going to be off to a great start when that happened.
You didn't want to hear Carl Ravage's voice on ESPN Sunday night?
I would have liked Carl Ravage's. That would have been better than Apple TV.
The K-Rod.
That's what I was gonna say next.
But when I don't know if you guys saw. Oh my God, we're talking about this forever. But in the K-Rod broadcast,
A-Rod.
No. Well, also Roger Clemens and Bonds were on that.
Oh yeah.
What a trio that is.
Yeah.
But they were on Judge's at bats. They were like making it a play-by-play style, so Michael K could potentially make the call.
Did you guys, like, I don't know if we want to deep dive into it, but what Bonds said about being in, not him, obviously he's not in the Hall of Fame, but about like wishing he was, and
yeah,
I was like, okay,
yeah,
I thought it was interesting.
You couldn't say that 10 years ago when you first got on the ballot. It's too late now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. I forgot that happened, but yeah, because he was like, didn't he say they earned it and all this?
Yeah.
I've never heard him talk or say anything that non-neutral about the Hall of, like, that controversial, I guess you could say, about the Hall of Fame. Any comments like that? But that's very interesting because him and A-Rod were bonding over over like kind of not
Overusing steroids.
Probably.
and
They were
not
like
being in
they
the
were
Hall
like
of Fame.
they're like, oh, how'd you do? They're like, oh, we're rolling. But
It's okay.
yeah,
You
no,
can
that was
s-
definitely cool.
It's okay. A-Rod and A-Rod and Bonds can sit in the corner with Pete Rose and stuff, so they can
Exactly.
be in the same room together.
Exactly. But okay, I think that's enough talking about Aaron Judge for now. Unless
What?
you just guys want to
Well,
keep going,
one
I don't
final
mind.
question. I'm gonna ask all three of you. What day does he do it?
Okay. I thought you were gonna ask does he
Mm.
do it? Kyle, you go first.
Okay, so tomorrow they open the 3-game set against Baltimore. I'm gonna go
Fighting Orioles.
Saturday. I'm
Saturday's
gonna say he does it
game 2.
on Saturday. Yeah,
Um,
game 2 of the series.
well, hold on. I think you might have to take that back because I think it's supposed to rain on Saturday.
Okay, then tomorrow. I'm gonna say he does it tomorrow.
I was gonna say tomorrow also, and Matt's not gonna say tomorrow.
Matt,
I had no clue who they're playing, so I had
They're
to take
play-
a look at that.
Or
Uh,
Orioles for 3, then Rangers for
ooh.
4.
Jordan Lyles, he sucks. Jordan Lyles, I remember him on like the Pirates. Jeez. Yeah. I think he's
Yeah?
got a chance tomorrow. I think he's got a chance tomorrow.
Mello, don't you say he's not doing it.
I'm not gonna say that. I'll say, sorry Yankee fans. I'm sorry Judge, but the pressure gets too big and he does it in Texas.
Wow. I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, because look at. I mean, I understand the Toronto fans up there. They're trying to get in the playoffs and clinch a playoff spot, but holy shit, could you have been any more quiet?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe because I was so used to all the Yankee fans all weekend going absolutely bananas when he
Yeah.
would come out on the on deck circle. But come on, Toronto, we can do better than that. Pretend Matthews just scored a goal for the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, right. Also, another thing, back to why I don't like Vladdy, or on the process of it. Last night, when Judge was rounding first, I just remembered as you were saying that he didn't acknowledge Judge at all. And I feel like you can do like something little. Like I'm not saying to like high five or give him a hug, but like if you just like eye
Applaud a
contact
little
or a
bit.
nod, yeah, or no, I'm not even saying clap, like something subtle, like a head nod. He just had his head down, kicking the dirt. I don't know. I feel like show a little respect.
I don't know about that. I
Okay.
mean, because like it's your
Just-
division rival, and sure he broke a record, but like when it comes down to it, you gotta. I'm not saying you have to hate each other, but like in the game is one thing, and after the game, out of the game is another thing. And in my opinion,
Okay.
Should have spit on his cleat. Honestly.
Tripped him.
Yeah. You want to ruin a
Tripped him.
moment? Just strip over him.
Kyle, did you notice or think anything of that or no?
I mean, I didn't really think too much of it. I didn't
Okay.
get really big into it, but yeah, just quick end note on that. I think it's just because I'm a Yankee fan of why I can't stand Vlad. I think it's just that bias. As a baseball fan, he's great for the game, but as a Yankee fan, can't stand him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. But yes. Sorry, I just had remembered that and I wanted to talk about that, but thanks for
Yeah.
reminding me. But I hope Judge does it tomorrow. That would be cool. Didn't Bond say like once in that broadcast, in the K-Rod broadcast, I saw he said like once he hits his 62nd, he's just gonna go off and hit more.
You better hurry.
Break
Yeah,
Bonds'
that's what I was
record,
gonna
too.
say.
Imagine.
There's only 6 games left.
But yeah. All right. So how about we finally get into that Carlos Correa thing that we've been trying to dive into
Oh yeah.
for the past 20 minutes. Do you have that quote up, Mello?
I mean, he freaking gave a whole book of what he said.
Oh, I thought there was like I thought I'd only seen a shorter version of it.
I mean, to sum it all up, He just said he basically said if they want me, they have to pay me.
Yeah. It's didn't he say something weird like
When I go to the mall
Oh.
and I go to the Dior store and I want to buy something, I get it. I ask how much it costs and I buy it. So if you really want something, you just go get it. If I'm the product here, so if they want my product, they just got to come get it. What?
dumb.
That's terrible.
He's so dumb.
I can't wait. Like I said, I said the same thing last year. I can't wait when March 1st comes around and he doesn't even have an offer. I cannot wait for that. When he shows up to spring training, I don't have a team right now.
I don't know.
We'll see you back in Houston, buddy.
No, they've moved on from him.
That's true. Better pick up that option you have with the Twins.
It's so strange. Like, why
Of
does he
all
have to
the
say
ways
that?
you could say it, why you gotta bring up the fact that you go to Dior and you buy anything you want? You don't even talk about the price. You don't even look at the price. Yeah, I want this, I want that, whatever. Okay, it's MLB's a bit different. Okay, you're not I don't know, a pair of shoes from Dior. Okay, Twins aren't shopping for players exactly. And when you have a bad season, your price might go down a little bit.
Yeah. Or at least bad, like at
Bad
his
compared to
numbers.
his standards.
Right. Yeah. But
yeah, and unfortunately, the Twins can barely afford a Nike T-shirt, let alone some Dior shoes.
but
It's a good one, huh? You like that?
Yeah,
That was
pretty
funny, huh?
good.
Yes, it
pretty
was. I'm here all week.
Yeah. All right. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. He's just gotta stop.
I don't know, man. Just screams New York to me.
I mean, hey, I think they're tired of their shortstop right now. Well, not IKF. I mean,
Yeah.
not what you called the rookie up, yeah, Peraza. So
yeah.
That would be Yankee fans tired of IKF, but not the front office.
Correct.
wow, that's fair.
Had to make that clear.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
real quick before we dive into Matt's little situation.
No, we can't do that. We can't do it. But go ahead. What are we gonna talk about first, Bob?
Well, it's probably not like Guardians winning the AL Central. I don't think we thought they were gonna win the AL Central. I gotta be honest. I don't think I picked them. You didn't. No one here picked them. No one.
No.
I don't know if anyone in baseball picked them.
No.
But good for them. You know what? Good for the Guardians. They're an entertaining team.
They're an underrated team, in my opinion. Like they didn't have a lot of wins or don't have a lot of like season wins. Now obviously good enough to win the Central, but that doesn't take too many. But hey, that young pitching staff, Shane Bieber has been top 5 pitcher in the league in the second half. Really, he's been incredible.
Tristan
McKenzie, Savali, he's the guy who punched the mound.
No, that was
he'd be out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Plesac.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
It was
one of the
Plesac.
two. Okay. So I mean, if they weren't out there punching the mound, they'd have him too. But when you have J Ram, a perennial MVP candidate,
and other guys stepping up too, like
Jimenez,
Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor is gonna go bonkers if he hits a bomb in the playoffs. I can't wait to see it.
Hey Josh, come on the podcast. Thanks.
What about the second baseman? I'm blanking on his name right now.
Med Rosario.
Yeah.
You
can keep Judge winning the Triple Crown. That'd be nice.
No.
It's the other guy, no?
Yeah. It's
Andres
Arise.
Yeah.
Does Arise have the batting title?
It's Arise, yeah.
Something.
Arise is on the Twins.
It's close. Yeah.
Now.
Jimenez was up there for a long time, and Bogarts is now.
Bogarts too
in the conversation.
It's Arise 315, Judge 313, and Bogarts 309. Sorry, just had to get Judge back in that conversation. But
Aaron Judge, you're my hero.
hey man, I'll take the 61 ball to get it off your hands if you want. But
He gave it to his mom.
yeah, she
He
doesn't.
gave it to his mom. It'll go to the Hall of Fame eventually. So
Yeah.
who are we kidding?
Yeah.
But yeah. Shout out to the Guardians. Very sneaky team. Matt, I feel like you had said to look out for them like earlier in the season.
I did, because especially at the beginning of the season, their offense was what was incredible. Their offense was like really good, and their pitching was what stunk. But going into the season, you were expecting the pitching to be really good and the hitting to stink. So when it was reversed at first, and you thought, hey, the pitching is going to work itself out eventually, especially Shane Bieber, if they can keep up the offense, they're going to be really good. And that's exactly what has happened. Pitching has become borderline elite as a team, and with Class A on the back down, that's like as good as you can get in the closing department. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna pat myself on the back, but hey,
But you can.
I did pretty good. I mean, I didn't predict them to win the division, but then again, I think everybody picked them, picked the White Sox.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
some of us picked the White Sox to win the World Series or go to the World Series too.
Yeah.
weird.
I don't know who that would have been.
Anyway, I don't know.
Bobby. Oh, sorry.
No, I actually had the. No, I'm not even gonna say it. Mello, you have anything about the Guardians?
Nobody expected it. They cost me $50,
Yeah.
but other than that, congratulations. And I will say this. Wouldn't be surprised if they gave the Mariners some trouble. I really wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Really wouldn't be surprised. It's a 3-game series. Anything can happen. I believe those games are going to be in Cleveland, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Never know.
You never know.
All this to blow a 3-1 lead in the World Series
Oh.
to the Cubs. I mean, oh wait,
It's
no.
messed up. Okay, fine. Perfect transition.
Speaking of the
No,
Cubs.
I didn't want that. I did not want that. I knew that was coming. I did not want that.
That was too easy. Now we have no choice because that was a
Go.
poor decision by you.
Go
was.
Cubs, go.
It was.
Go Cubs, go.
The Chicago
Chica-
Cubs own the Philadelphia Phillies. Is that a fact this season? Yes or no? Mello, can you fact check that?
I believe they've won all 6 games this year.
Against the Phillies. The Cubs.
Yeah, the Cubs.
Wow, that's Matt. Is that true?
Really? I'm not sure about that, but I think it was a while ago that we played them.
It is
the first time.
No, it definitely is.
because MLB on Fox posted it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Oh, I knew it was. I
Yeah.
was just making sure.
Okay.
Matt.
Yeah,
No, but I could
Crazy.
not have said. I know we didn't do good against them the first series, but I thought we maybe got one win. But hey, Phillies don't like playing in the Windy City, I guess. I mean, or
Right.
Philly.
Yeah,
We
they don't
played
like
them.
playing
I
in
don't know
Philly
where.
either.
Yeah.
Well, hey, they weren't playing in Philly this series. I know that. The Phillies are done at Citizens Bank Park, and the Phillies might be done for the season because they officially suck. They literally blew a 3.5, 4-game lead on the Brewers in the wild card, and the Brewers are now tied with them. And the Phillies do have the tiebreaker in that case, but it doesn't matter. If the Brewers have a better record than you, there's no need for a freaking tiebreaker, Phillies, okay? I don't know what the Brewers score is right now. I checked when we were like halfway through the podcast. Yeah, they're
Nothing.
still 0-0 tied with the Fish. I am currently a Marlins fan as well, so go Fish go. Brewers, hopefully, I mean, I hope all their players trip and I mean maybe sprain a pinky so that they can't play, but at the very least, maybe Bernie the Brewer, well, he'll decide to go down the slide, and maybe he'll fly off the edge like David Vassay almost did, and except maybe this time he will pass away on the field, and then in that case they will not be able to play at American Life. Is that
American Family
like
Field?
that.
American Family Field? Yeah, they won't be able to play the games. Okay, they just won't be able to play the games anymore, and then Phillies will default.
Dude, that's kind of messed up.
What about Christian Yelich? Is he gonna forget how to hit two? Oh, I'm sorry.
He already did. He already did.
So messed up.
But it doesn't matter. The Phillies, if the Phillies can't beat the Cubs, something's wrong. I mean, Patrick Wisdom was playing them, and I forget the kid's name. Some guy I never really heard of hit a home run yesterday and a home run today, I believe. And I mean, that's the life of the Cubs right now. A bunch of guys you never really heard of versus the Phillies have I think the third highest payroll in the league, and we're barely scraping the bottom to make the playoffs. Not sure. Now listen, here's Mr. Brightside, Matt. We got the Nationals, 4 games in DC. And you thought the Cubs have nobodies. Let me tell you, the Nationals have absolute nobodies, except for C.J. Abrams and that
Luke
Joey
Voit is on
Meneses
that
kid.
team.
Luke Voit. Okay,
Luke Voit is on that team.
Luke Voit doesn't count for anything. Okay, nobody cares about when he led the league in home runs in 2020.
Oh,
He hasn't been good since then. Okay, and he doesn't look right in the Nationals uniform.
No, he doesn't. Get him out.
Exactly. Okay. Now listen, Nationals.
Do you want Luke Voit for first base for the Phillies?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We have Reese Hoskins. I love Hoskins. But anyway, Nationals, listen, I'm sure the Phillies did you a favor back in 2019. I'm sure the Phillies just absolutely laid down and let you beat them. Okay. So here, Nationals, you got one job, just to lose every single game against the Phillies here. That's all I ask of you. And the Marlins, you've been our friends for a long time. I mean, you've been terrible for so long. So you've always been helping out the whole NL East. So here, do your thing and beat the Brewers maybe for once. And then
Breaking news: Brewers are up 1-0. Christian Yelich just scored.
oh shit.
It's not good. It's not good. Not a good start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's brutal.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Honest opinions.
I will say this. I'm sorry, but Nationals, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're taking everybody down with them, or at least getting them into a lower playoff position because they just beat the Braves yesterday, and now the Mets have a 1-game lead. But
I did pick up Jake Odorizzi in fantasy for the championship, and he kind of stunk it up for me. So tough loss. That's how I did notice about the Braves losing yesterday. But yeah, I don't know. Phillies have actually owned the Nationals this year, but then again, most teams have, so it's not that impressive.
Yeah.
But anyway, what do you guys think? Just a yes or no, and then maybe you can explain a little bit. Will the Phillies make the playoffs?
Melo, you go.
oh, thanks. I'm gonna say yes. I'm still gonna say yes until they just don't make it, but they should make it. They've held on to that last spot for such a long time. You can't collapse in the last 6 games of the year. You just can't. Right? I mean, come on.
You can.
Yeah, you can, but
it's possible.
I just don't see it.
I'll say the Phillies hang on.
Oh, come on, don't pander me, guys. Be honest.
You switched your
Come on.
answer.
Kyle, go.
I'm saying that they still make it. But after that, I don't know. Yeah.
Listen,
Kyle said they're gonna play 3 extra games wait, no, 2 extra games because 2 extra games. And that's it.
listen, if it's Cancun on 3 in the bottom of the 9th inning or top of the 9th inning, the Phillies won't even have a home field advantage. I mean, hey, it was a red October for a couple days.
It was looking pretty red.
Well, it might be a whatever the Brewers color is navy blue and
Yellow,
mustard yellow October. But I don't know. I think Red October sounds way better. And hey, I want to see the Phillies play on my birthday, play a little playoff baseball. If not, I will be incredibly depressed.
Fly
So.
Eagles fly, man.
Well, that is true. That is true. This is not a football podcast, but I could go on about the greatness of Jalen Hurts for a long time.
Oh God, this is gonna be like a 3-hour podcast since everyone's gonna be ranting
No,
about.
I'm done.
No.
I'm done with the Phillies now.
Okay.
Done with Philadelphia. So
yeah. Anything? Yeah, Phillies. Hopefully they hold on. We're all Phillies fans this week.
Yes.
Yep.
Matt, Bobby, Kyle, and I, we've all made the playoffs.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
All right.
You're on a small. Listen to me. You're on a small little boat, right at the finish line. We're on the big boat. You're just getting to the finish line, but you're also sinking. We need you to figure it out so you could join us. I want to see the Phillies in the playoffs. I really do. I'm not gonna go that far and say I want you to end Yadier Molina's and Albert Pujols' careers. I don't want to go that far, but
okay. Well,
just
listen,
get on the big ship.
yes.
Get on the big
Yes.
ship and join us, Matt.
And what, you guys have all made the playoffs? How many years in a row have the Dodgers been to the playoffs?
It's routine every year.
Yeah, basically, in the Yankees, we just heard about Aaron Judge as the first manager to make the playoffs 5 years in a row, according to Apple TV. So listen, Phillies. If the Phillies and Mariners both make it in this year, that breaks the longest drought. Then it resets to, I don't know who's even
Is it
third
the
in
Angels?
line.
Probably the Angels.
It could be the Angels.
Been
Probably.
since
Could be
2014.
Royals. I think Royals could be up for it too.
Well,
The Royals won in 2015, the World Series. So I'm
Angels
not
haven't been there
sure.
since 2014.
yes.
Okay,
I think it's
14
the-
for the Angels.
And,
okay.
and to be honest, that sounds like just like an Angels thing. Like
Yeah.
like if the Mariners and Phillies make it, just sounds like the Angels would automatically take that over.
It
Just-
seems right.
yeah.
But yeah. Oh, real quick. I mean, we're just going on. NL East.
Piling on.
It's okay. Braves and Mets. What do we think there? I feel
Who
like we've been
cares?
talking
Who
about.
cares? We want to see the Phillies in the playoffs. They're both making it anyway.
All right, we don't have to talk about it. Braves or Mets, Kyle? Who's winning the NL East?
Sticking with my pick, sticking with the city. I'm going with the Mets.
Wow.
Melo, who do you think?
This is hard because this can affect me either way.
Yeah, it does.
It does affect me because I don't want to play the
Sucks.
Braves in the division series, but I don't want to play the Mets either. But we have an opportunity to get one of those teams. But to answer your question, I still think the Mets finish it and win the division.
Matt.
Neither.
Braves win it. And if they don't, they're the better team right now. And
Yeah.
I don't think it's really close. They had this guy, Bryce Elder, I know it was against the Nationals. He pitched a complete game shutout, I think. And they just brought him up from AAA and he pitched a complete game shutout. I mean, hey, obviously they had the 2 Rookie of the Year candidates on their team. I don't think it's really fair, but I think the Braves pull it out.
I'm gonna stay with Matt and say that the Braves pull it out also. But yeah, we don't have to get into all that. All the rest of the NL East talk. But Yadier Molina just came out today, right? That he is going to be managing Puerto Rico in the World Baseball Classic. That's pretty awesome.
Player manager.
Yeah. Ooh, I wonder. No,
If they backup catcher.
that would be awesome. Mello, any thought, or Kyle, any thoughts on Yachty managing Puerto Rico this March?
I mean, it's deserved. I mean, he definitely deserves to have that type of role, and yeah, hope the best for him in Puerto Rico.
Not too much. They could finish in second.
Yeah, but the best nonetheless.
The best up until they face us in the championship. Mello, anything?
Yeah, when I first thought of it, I was very happy and I like it. I feel like after the World Baseball Classic, Yadier Molina is either gonna be one of two. He's gonna either love being a manager, he's gonna absolutely hate it and never do it again. That's how I see it.
I could see
But
that too.
who knows? This could be the start of something.
Yeah.
Maybe not right away, but in a couple years, let him go back to his hometown and enjoy, life after baseball, and he could be back. You never know.
I could definitely see it. You hear so many stories about how he's like a manager out on the field. I feel like we've actually heard that from someone before too. But what do you call it? Melo, you remember who said that, right?
Put me on the spot here. Wasn't
Oh.
it Xavier who said that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Shout out Xavier. But anyway, it's cool to see him fresh out of baseball in a couple months after retirement, like sticking with it immediately. Like it's like you can't get away from it. He's like, I'm retiring, but I'm not really retiring because I'm gonna be managing a couple months later. But yeah, no, good for Yachty. Do we have anything else?
Sayonara, Giants. See you next year.
Go through the list of the fallen teams, or notable ones at least. Anyone?
Giants, White Sox,
Twins.
yeah, $50. Angels, but that's come to be expected. They've been out since the beginning of May, so
Red Sox.
Yeah,
Red Sox, yeah,
Boston.
yeah.
I guess the Orioles aren't officially eliminated, are they?
No, not
Or-
officially.
Not
yet,
officially, no.
Okay.
but they're
It's
not
basically
games back.
impossible.
Yeah.
they're 5 games back. Seattle would
Yeah.
have to lose out, and they would probably have to
Yeah.
win out,
Yeah.
which would be a cool story. But hey, next year. But
Hey, yeah, we want the Mariners to hang around if the Phillies aren't going to be the longest playoff streak. We want the Mariners to be there with us. So, even though honestly, I don't want to get back on this, but if the Phillies do make the playoffs, every single person who hates the Phillies is not a Phillies fan is going to be, oh, it took an extra playoff spot for the Phillies to make the playoffs. I mean, whatever. It's true, but everybody had the same opportunity now, so.
You're right.
It's the same as the 2020 World Series. Some people say Mickey Mouse. Other people, like Melo, thought
Pump
about
their
buying a
chest
World
up.
Series replica.
Yes.
Commissioner's Trophy replica. So
It's only $1,400. That's all.
when is it getting to your house?
When we win, a couple weeks.
Wow.
And when we see each other, you guys are gonna get in the car. You're gonna have to sit in the back because my buddy's gonna be right in front next to me.
That would be amazing.
You never know.
Wait, did they give out a trophy for division winner?
That might be all he gets.
Hey, you guys are in the same boat as us.
We
So
are.
don't even start.
Hey, I know.
We both of us could be out within the same day.
Hey, you
Well-
can't get kicked out of the playoffs if you don't make the playoffs, baby. Here we go.
Oh, put that on a shirt.
Yes.
Okay, yes, Melo.
Matt, before we get out of here, I have one request for you.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Bobby has done it, and I need to hear it from Kyle now. So, but for right now, I need to hear it just from Matt. I need you to do the girl voice for me. One
Which-
last plead for Bryce Harper to get into lead the Phillies to the playoffs, please. I need to hear this.
okay. What line am I giving here? Just like am I talking as Bryce Harper, or am I talking?
No,
as
you're
myself?
you're talking as yourself to Bryce
Okay.
Harper in the girl voice.
Please, Mr. Harper, lead us to the playoffs.
There it is.
All right, that's it. We're
Beautiful.
not doing it. We're not doing ours. That's it. That's the end of the episode. Thanks, guys. Peace.
See ya.